This episode is brought to you by North American Herb and Spice, the original Mediterranean wild oregano company. Go to www.p-73.com to learn more about North American's new line of raw Amazon products, including Mako Power, the only available pure non-alcohol liquid extract of raw purple maca.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Hi, welcome to Vitamin Junkies. I'm Jennifer Lyle.
I'm Dr. JJ.
And we have a special guest with us today, Nancy Lee Kolobaba.
Hello.
Woo, special guest.
From the Royal Botanical Gardens. And we'll get to know Nancy a little bit more in just a moment. But first, we are going to be talking about the benefits of plants in your home.
Plants.
Plants. Green is good.
Plants are good for you.
Plants. I like this plant. I get it from my mom when I opened my clinic.
Oh, very nice. So, JJ, what are you taking today?
Today, I am taking a vitamin form of plant. So what I'm taking is a multivitamin, which I'm sure many of you know about. And what's neat about this multivitamin is that it contains greens. So it contains greens from a plant source. So it contains cabbage, broccoli, a lot of the superfoods, so spirulina, chlorella, etc. So it's all into this handy-dandy multi, which is pretty easy to swallow. It's not doesn't look as big as it really is, and it's great. Probably represents about like a half serving of fruits and vegetables a day. So that's it. It's my multi.
Okay. I typically take a couple scoops of greens in a smoothie in the morning to get those extra servings of greens, and I also put a couple handfuls. One big handful of spinach too. So I get probably about 4 or 5 servings of greens in the morning.
Those powdered greens are quite nice. Some are kind of taste like bog water, but most of them are quite flavorful. They've done a pretty good job of making them palatable. They're nice when you combine them with berries. They have a nice little taste of it.
Good.
Now, on with the show. Nancy, can you tell us a little bit more about what the benefits are of having plants in your home?
Well, having plants in your home, number one, they look good. And having plants in your home means that your home is a living home versus a home without plants that are free of plants. It just doesn't look as good. And they look great. Also, it gives you something to wake up in the morning, something to nurture, something to care for besides yourself. And the last thing, of course, it purifies the air. They're good to have in your home from the purification aspect.
It's interesting stuff about the air purifying, because in the early 80s, NASA did a fascinating study where they're looking into plants that they'd be able to bring up into space to put on their space station to clean the air. So they looked at a number of species of plants to see which ones were the best at cleaning the air and putting more oxygen. So some interesting stuff.
There is, and my daughter goes to a educational facility that they have a living wall. And she was saying the air quality in there is so noticeable when she goes to another building that doesn't have it to when she comes into this building with this living wall. She says it's remarkable, the difference. And different plants will purify different things out of the air. Things like the pothos or the epipremnum, they will take out the formaldehyde out of the air, as does the spathiphyllum or the peace lily. And does any of the philodendrons? Yes,
This is
yes,
the peace lily
this
right
is the
there.
peace lily right there. And then things like benzene, your gerbera, everybody loves gerberas, and the mums are very good at doing that as well.
The big fuzzy ones, right? The big fuzzy
Well,
head flowers.
well, they have daisies as well. You can get the fuzzy heads or the daisies and the mums.
big microphones.
Yes, that's right. But they do a great job at taking the benzene out of the air. And we had a discussion about what happens to the plant when all of these chemicals concentrate down in the plant. Well, the plant has the ability of breaking it down. It goes out into the soil, and then the microorganisms in the soil break it down even further so that the plant then takes it in as a benefit. So the plant isn't going to become more and more toxic because of the chemicals it's taking out of the air. So all in all, it's very good for us. Now, it's not having one plant in your home. You have to have several. And some plants, as I say, are better than others at doing this job. So you have to have several of them in your home. I think they recommend about 1 to every 100 square feet You have to have a plant or thereabouts. So you can't have one little one in the corner and expect great things.
And that's interesting because the spider plant to me and the pothos, so those are very easy to take
They
care
are.
of plants.
And the
too.
spider plant is
neglect
another
them.
one that does very good. And who can't grow a spider plant, really?
It's almost impossible to kill them. I remember
Yes.
having them growing up when I was a kid, and no matter how much I watered them for Mom, somehow it still managed to survive.
Exactly. So you don't have to have the weird and wonderful plants. These are just common plants that most people have. And if you don't, you can go to a neighbor and snip off one, and they root very easily. So easy to acquire and easy to grow. It's an easy combination.
I agree. You definitely have to make your home a jungle. Even at the office here in my clinic, we have peace lilies, we have golden pothos, we have philodendron.
Yes, the philodendron.
Philodendron, thank
And the
you.
ficus benjamina.
Yeah, so we have a bunch of them. So and it's nice. So every room has at least a plant or
Yes.
two, and you feel it. You feel how it cleans the air, etc. And for those of you at home who are thinking, oh, formaldehyde and benzene, and we don't have that. Well, benzene is in any petroleum product. So anything from car exhaust to many petroleum product derivatives. So you've likely been exposed to benzene. Formaldehyde is in carpeting. It's probably in your sofa. It's in a lot of chemical products. They also did another study in the U.S. where they found that about 90% to 100% of Americans have formaldehyde, benzene, and other chemicals within their body tissues. So if you think, oh, I don't have this stuff, you do.
You do. Any cleaning products, any paper products are going to have formaldehyde or a benzene-based product in it. So it's everywhere. It's all around you. So to have plants help you purify it, you're going to be healthier for it.
Very good. So it sounds like a really good and easy strategy to clean your home and make it a more hospitable environment to live in.
Exactly.
Exactly. And you don't have to be a super green thumb either. As you mentioned, some are low maintenance.
Very low maintenance. And something like a peace lily here, they don't require a lot of light, and they're easy to care for.
Sweet. I like that. Low maintenance plants.
There we go.
And they look good for
That
you
easy.
metrosexuals who watch our shows. Get metrosexual plants.
There we
I don't know what they
go.
would look like. But
Well,
anyway.
thank you so much for those suggestions. Everybody
welcome.
should go out there and get some houseplants and add them to their home. And I thank you for joining us today. I'm Jennifer Lyle.
I'm Dr. JJ. Also, please join the addiction and visit our website at vitaminjunkies.com. And while you're there, sign up for our survey for a chance to win a $100 gift certificate and fun stuff from Hey Jude, because we want to know what type of topics you want us covered on our show.
Very
So
good.
thank you very much. Thank you, Nancy.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
And continue the addiction to good health.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.